Gentlemen, it's that time of year. It's time for the mid-season checkup and the announcement of this year's Commissioner's Cup seeds. Hey everybody, it's me, Clyde the Commish. It's been a while since I've checked in with you on camera. Man, it feels good to be back here and able to talk to you and give you a rundown of this crazy season we have going on so far. So, some of you are probably feeling, man, my season's a total loss. Others of you are thinking, man, I'm riding high, I'm on a streak, can I go the distance? Well, I tell you what, I think there's one word that I've been hearing a lot of this year about both the ADL and BDL, and that word is parity. Meaning we have a lot of teams that are in the hunt and are competitive. We have a lot of teams with a lot of talent. Now, there are some of those of you out there on the edge, on the fray. But I think for a lot of us, we think the possibilities are real this year. And we have not given up hope halfway through this season that we could possibly be the next champion of a Dynasty League. But, hey, we've got a lot of football left to play this season. We'll get to champions later. Today, what we're going to be talking about is where do you fall in the seeding for group play of the Commissioner Cup. Commissioner Cup, it's our mid-year tournament. This is year 4, 5, I don't even remember, we've been doing it so long. Yeah, 4, I think it's year 4. Anyways, let me give you a rundown for those of you who aren't familiar with it, or for those of you who forgot how this works. What we do every year is after the first 8 weeks of the season, we run an evaluation of everybody's all-play record. The all-play record is just what it sounds like. It is what your record is if you would have played every team in your league every week. We take those all-play records and use them to get seeds for each league, the ADL and the BDL. And we break them down into 3 tiers, Tier 1, Tier 2, and Tier 3. So we have the top 4 teams for ADL and BDL, the mid-tier teams for ADL, BDL, and then our bottom-tier teams for ADL, BDL. What we're going to do is we're going to select teams from each of those leagues, in each of those tiers, to be seeded into groups. And over the next 5 weeks, it'll be round-robin play in your group. You'll play every team in your group, and the top 4 teams out of round-robin play get to go to the sudden death 16-team tournament. You lose, you're out. You win, you advance. And that gets us to the champion of the Commissioner's Cup. Whew! What I love about the Commissioner's Cup, it's a chance to restart. Maybe your team isn't doing well. Maybe your team is starting to pick up, but you're too far behind in your record. Well, this is a fresh start. You don't have a record yet in the Commissioner's Cup. You could make a move now to make a run in the Commissioner's Cup, even if your team is already out in your league already. I know I'm excited about it. I'm on a bubble. I have more hopes for the Commissioner's Cup than I do for winning the league this year. So, with that, let's jump into the seeding. I know that's what you all want to see. All right, so we're going to do Tier 1 seeding right now. Here we go. Group A, Tier 1. Out of the ADL, we have Big Rig with a all-play record of 16-28. Big Rig, that's their second year in the league. And, yeah, put together a good team. Quite excited. Very excited about Big Rig being here and see what they're going to do in Commissioner's Cup. All right, BDL, Tier 1, Group A. We have Chili Dog. All right, the Chili Dog. They got the best record, 9-1 in the BDL. Having a strong season. I think that effort's being led by Tyreek Hill on their team. They're not getting much play out of the quarterback. Having to start Derek Carr with Deshaun on the bench and I think Kyler Murray on the bench. I don't understand it, but they got a rocking team running strong right now. Got Tier 1 seeding, top record in the BDL right now. So there you go, Chili Dog, Group A, Tier 1 for the BDL. Okay, that's our Group A, Tier 1. Let's go to Group B. Here we go. ADL, Group B, Tier 1. We have the Kings in the North, operated by Don Saul with an all-play record of 72-16. This, my friends, is the best all-play record out of all of our big dynasty leagues, ADL, BDL. 72-16. They got a 9-1 record in the ADL. Top of the league there. Putting together a strong showing so far this year. Not only best all-play, most points scored, 1,216 points. They scrappy team, fighting week to week, but man, getting the wins where they count and putting up points when needed. All right, BDL Tier 1 for Group B. We have Wet Stuff on Your Red Stuff. Woo! That's right, everybody. Wet Stuff on Your Red Stuff. Run by Kyle Crawford, has an all-play record of 52-36. Yeah, you're hearing that right. Kyle Crawford is running a BDL team that just got a Tier 1 seeding. Yeah, Kyle Crawford has a winning record halfway through the season. Kind of top of the division. And, yeah, Tier 1 seeding in Group B for Kyle Crawford. Exciting to see he finally had a team together. Making those scraps in the draft work. Love it, love it. All right, let's move on. Group C. Let's see who our Tier 1 teams are. For ADL in Group C, we have the Size Buffaloes. Last year's champion. They got an all-play record this year, 61-27. Making the trades work for them any way they can. Jack with his newborn baby, still kicking butt in fantasy football. Love it. That's right, ADL Tier 1 for Group C is the Size Buffaloes. All right, BDL Group C Tier 1. We have the Convicted Llamas. All right, it's all right. Alan Henley's perennial runner-up team is Tier 1 seeded in Group C. The Convicted Llamas this year, a 52-36 all-player record. Again, annually, strong team. Can they get it over the finish line this year in either the BDL Championship or the Commissioner's Cup Championship? We'll find out. Okay, Group D, last group here for Tier 1 seeding out of ADL. We have the Mixon administration. Hayden Horner's team pulling out a 60-28 all-play record, staying strong, keeping that team together, keeping it competitive. 1,150 points so far this year. This is a team that could be sneaky with a deep playoff run. We'll see. All right. In the BDL, we have our Tier 1 team for Group D, and that is Wayne Enterprises. They're back, baby. It's been a little bit of a hiatus, but Wayne Enterprises is back. They are a strong team this year. They're 57-31 all-play record, 1,156 points. I'm pretty sure this all-play record is the best record in the BDL. So they are a strong team. Petey's been working the seams, you know, putting together some picks, trades here and there, making some tough sacrifices the last couple of years, but it's starting to pay off. This team is a strong team. So there you go. Group D's Tier 1 team from BDL. Congratulations, Tier 1 teams. Let's find out who the rest of your competition is. So here we go for Group A, Tier 2. Out of the ADL, we have a team has no name, operated by PJ, with an all-play record of 36-52. I will say this might be a little bit of an off year for PJ. Usually has a pretty strong team, but just not as strong as you've seen in years past this year. I don't know, he doesn't have a Jamar Chase waiting in the rings to cool up, you know, mid-season or something. So, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alright, BDL Tier 2 for Group A. We have the San Francisco 69ers. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's a sex joke. They have an all-play record of 44-44. Again, another team, a perennial powerhouse, seems to be having an off season. How might I say this might be the worst season we've seen Ben have in a long time. He's on the bubble, not quite out of it, but if things don't turn his way, he could miss the playoffs. All right, here we go. Group B, Tier 2 for the ADL. The Mountain Mamas, with an all-play record of 39-49. Oh, Allison, our only champion of the ADL and BDL. She was the first champion in the BDL and the first champion in the ADL. A lot of criticism this year about her draft strategy, but let's just say Puka Nakua, making it happen. All right, so here we go. Let's find who the BDL Tier 2 team is. Group B for the BDL is the EBDBB&B. Some might say that's also a sex joke. Brian's got a record here of 50-38. Again, putting together kind of a sneaky team here. Got some good studs on there. And we'll see if it's enough to kind of pull through. Always seems to get plagued by that injury, though. We'll see what happens here. So, let's move on to Group C, see who our Tier 2 teams are. For the ADL, we have the Red Squirrels, all-play record of 43-46. The Red Squirrels, let's see, Morgan somehow makes it work. No one understands his draft strategy. No one understands the trades he makes. No one understands his waiver wire pickups or his weird attraction to quarterbacks that seem to get hurt in very weird ways. I don't know, but he seems to make it work. He's won a league. He's making it happen. But is he strong enough this year? Let's see. BDL, Group C, Tier 2. None other than the Los Pandas Desnudos. That's my team if you didn't know. All-play record of 46-42. That's right, the commish Tier 2 team. That's where I've been the last couple of years. I'm fighting my way back. I got some studs in the taxi squad waiting to come up. We'll see. Gotta watch out, that's all I'm saying. Alright, so that is our Tier 2 teams for Group C. Let's find out who the last Tier 2 teams are going to Group D. Out of the ADL, we have the Marauders. Second year team with an all-play record of 37-57. Taking over for the old K-Palos team, which is just a bad team. Marauders are staying strong. They're putting together some interesting teams. But again, injuries and just, bad timing seems to be hurting this team in some weird ways. So, let's see how they do in this year's Commissioner's Cup. But let's find out who the BDL team is. Group D, Tier 2, BDL is... Get off me! That's right. Joel's team, 49-39 all play. Joel has always put together a consistently competitive team. Team looks like he has the ability to maybe make a run this year. Just has to figure out either the right lineup or somehow trade for that right piece he's missing. But watch out for him in the Commissioner's Cup. He's coming for you. All right, that is our Tier 2 teams for the Commissioner's Cup this year. So, last grouping here, we have our Tier 3 teams. Let's see who we got, Tier 3, across our groups. So, ADL, Tier 3 team for Group A is the West Side Riders Club. The West Side Riders Club is our newest franchise owner to Big Dynasty Fantasy Leagues. Phil coming in this year, taking over for a team that's been struggling for a few years, and as you can tell, still struggling. All-play record of 26-62, if I can read my handwriting. Only 875 points scored this year. Whoo! You know, didn't have much to start with, but keeping it competitive, making some trades, trying to turn something around. This year might not be your year in the league, but hey, put something together, you can try to make a run in the Commissioner's Cup. 0-10 record for their ADL. Welcome to the league, Phil. We hope turn it around. All right, let's see who the BDL team is. Tier 3, Group A, is the Scarlet Pimps. 25-63 all-play record, 879 points scored. It's interesting, the Scarlet Pimps have fallen into this category because there's some studs in that team. But see if you can find the correlation where we are at this point in the season. Starting quarterback, Joe Burrow. Top wide receiver, Jamar Chase. Running back, I don't even remember his name because he's injured and not playing anywhere this year. What's his name out of Cleveland? I don't remember. Anyways, some studs there, but just not putting up the points in the way it's needed. We'll see if Sarah can turn the Scarlet Pimps around this year. Let's figure out who our Tier 3 teams are for Group B. ADL, Group B, Tier 3, is Burrow's Bitches. 26-62, all-play record. Not much to say here about this team other than trying to make it work. Loves the tight end. Always has a random kicker you never heard of. Has fun playing though. Love it. Love the name too. Anyways, EDL, Group B, Tier 3, we have the Skyline Chili Slingers. Timmy, all-play record 25-63, worst in the BDL. I don't know what to say, man. I think you and I need to sit down for some counseling about fantasy football. It's time for you to throw in the towel. I just don't know. But hey, good luck in the Commissioner's Cup. Alright, Group C, ADL, Tier 3, we have the Roaring 20s. All-play record 33-55, putting up 924 points so far this year. Oh, Ryan Seitz, I just don't know what's going on your team. I feel like you got potential, they're just not scoring when you need them to score. But who knows? Maybe it's the mid-season turnaround that's going to happen for you. All right, Group C, Tier 3 for the BDL. The Unseen Academicals. 37-57 all-play record for Sam here with 1,016 points scored. Sam, your team's honestly looking better than it has in years past. I don't know what that says, but who knows? Maybe it's going to start swinging your way now. All right, last group, Group D, Tier 3, ADL team. Here we go. The Fast and Furious. All-play record of 36-52. Terry always puts together a team that seems to be competitive. However, just not getting the wins the way you need them this year. So, I don't know if it's injuries or what, but we'll see again if you're a half-season turnaround team or not. All right, last team, BDL Tier 3 for Group D, the Cincinnati Bourbon Barons. All-play record of 41-47. Last year's BDL champion. Very dominant year last year. A lot of great studs on this team. Was hoping to go for the first ever two-peat back-to-back championship in the BDL this year, but it's just not looking good. Mike's team has been plagued with numerous injuries, numerous setbacks, and there's just not enough depth there to carry the team through these setbacks. Still has over 1,000 points scored, but just not getting the wins the way he needs them. You know, half a season left. We'll see what happens. Could be making a turnaround. Or it's going to have his eyes set on next year's championship. All right, that fills our brackets out, everybody. We got all of our seeds for our group play out there. So, how do you get to see this? How are you going to follow it? Well, I have a lovely spreadsheet like we do every year for the Commissioner's Cup. I got some updates to share with you about that. First update, I revamped the way the automated scoring update works on the sheet. Hopefully so it refreshes better for you. You don't see a lot of those timeout errors. So the sheet hopefully loads faster. It should refresh about every 5 minutes with the latest scores. And yeah, very excited about that. Worked hard in this off season to get that corrected for you. Thank you, ChatGPT, for the assist on that one. I am also seeing if there's a way I can incorporate showing the head-to-head matchups. So stay tuned on that as we progress, and I'll see what we can do about getting it out there. The next thing I'm telling you about the Commissioner's Cup spreadsheet, everyone always asks, where's the spreadsheet? How do I get to the spreadsheet? And I post links everywhere. Well, I figured, why not make it an easy way to always find the spreadsheet? I've created a domain, a web address for you to always be able to access the latest spreadsheet for the Commissioner's Cup. And that address is cc.bigdynasty.com. That's right, cc for Commissioner's Cup.bigdynasty.com. It'll take you right where you need to go to see all the latest details on the Commissioner's Cup. All right, everybody. I think I've taken enough of your time. Good luck with the rest of your season. Hope to maybe beat you in the Commissioner's Cup myself, but we'll see what happens. A lot of football left, a lot of exciting things going on. Hoo-day, go Bengals, and as we always say, don't forget to set your lineup, make your picks. Don't forget to make your picks. What else do we say, Mike?
Set your lineups. Set your lineups.
Set your lineups. That's right, everybody. Set your lineups. Well, make me come find you, because I will. All right, I'm out. Until next time, see you later.